Good afternoon, everyone. This is Romona from Social Media How To's with Romona. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what to do when you receive an email from Meta Business stating that your Facebook advertising account has been suspended. Now, the first thing I want you to do is to make sure that email came from Facebook. Because in fact, this email is not about a Facebook advertising suspension. It is actually about people who are targeting people to make them believe that their Facebook ad account has been suspended. By merely clicking on one of these emails, it could cause your computer some problems. Let me start off with the disclaimer that if you're using any other email client besides Gmail, which is what I'm in right now, your actions may need to be different. But pay attention to this. The first thing I always do when I get a suspicious email is that I move my mouse over the email to see who it's from. Now, as you can see, this email is from, though it says Meta Business, the email address that it came from is email to Salesforce at, and then it's a very long email after that. So let's go ahead and click. And again, I stress, be careful what you click on. I'm going to click on it because I do have virus protection installed that will stop me if I shouldn't click on this. If you do not have that type of protection, do not ever click on a suspicious looking email. Once you identify that that email looks strange, you should immediately click and report it as spam. I'm going to go ahead and click on this email. Once I'm inside of the email, you see this? Look at this long email address. Facebook would never send out an email with an address that looks like that. And then just let me read to you how else you can tell this is suspicious. Hi, Romona. It is with great regret that we inform you of the suspension of your Facebook advertising account. This decision has been made due to confirmed violations of our advertising policies and guidelines. The first thing is, if you know that you have not violated any advertising policies and guidelines, it says our meticulous team has identified significant issues related to the promotion of prohibited content or the utilization of misleading strategies to generate clicks or engagement. So, and I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, I am a social media manager, a social media trainer, and a social media consultant. I do not participate in any such activities. So that lets you know that it's a lie. Then it says maintaining a safe and trustworthy advertising environment for our users is of paramount importance to us. Therefore, we have taken the necessary step of suspending your account. Now, mind you, when I log into my Facebook account, I see no warnings, nothing in my notifications, nothing like that. So I'm going to actually take you into your Facebook account so you can also check even before you click on this email. So let's say you saw the email in the box where it just said it was from Meta Business and you saw in the subject line that your account had been suspended. Instead of clicking on this email, you can actually just go over to Facebook and check. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. And then it's going to ask you to click on a button to request review. Now, I did not click on this button because of all the things that were written in the email that I knew were not true. And especially because the email address was super suspicious. I knew for a fact that it did not come from Facebook. And I did see someone on YouTube who posted a video and said that when you click on that button, it's going to ask you to log into a fake account, or it's going to take you somewhere asking for information, possibly your credit card information, your password. So do not, please, I urge you, do not click on that button. So now let's talk about a couple of email addresses that Facebook does use. I went into my email to look for some older emails that I've gotten from Facebook, and I want you to see what these email addresses actually look like. Just 1 month ago, I received an email from Facebook, and this is the email address that it came from. The email address is simply commerce-no-reply@support.facebook.com. Now, one of the things you want to pay attention to when opening email is this part, the domain name. So this part can look fine and clear, and you're thinking, oh wow, that's from Facebook. No, look at the back end, the domain name, support.facebook.com. I know that that is a domain that Facebook uses. So first of all, facebook.com, we know for a fact, is Facebook's domain name, and they use a subdomain for support. Okay, I'm going to take you to a second email that I received from Facebook from a different email address. And unfortunately, these companies do not use just one specific email address, such as support@facebook.com. That will make our lives so much simpler, but they do not. So that's why you have to pay attention to the domain name that is attached to the email address. In this email, it was an email stating that one of my ads was approved, and it came from advertise-no reply at support.facebook.com. In this real email from Facebook that says Meta Business, looks exactly like that fake email. It stated Meta Business, but common sense tells me if it did not come from advertise-no reply at support.facebook.com, that was a fake email. Another email address I want you to be aware of that comes from Facebook is, again, take notice of this email. It's from Meta for Business. It comes from the email address update@go.facebookmail.com. So facebookmail.com is another Facebook domain name. So it is really from Facebook. If you see facebook.com or facebookmail.com, those are Facebook-owned domain names. Let's go look at another. This is an email from Facebook letting me know that someone mentioned one of my clients' pages. This comes from Facebook Pages because it's regarding Facebook Pages. The email address is pageupdates@facebookmail.com. Again, using that facebookmail.com domain name. And I have just one more for you. This is an email I received last year about the gray account. If you notice, this one just says Facebook. It doesn't say Meta for Business. It doesn't say Facebook Pages. It just says Facebook. But again, what I did was look at the email address, notification@facebookmail.com. So if you get an email from any of those email addresses, by all means, go ahead and open it. But if it's anything else other than a facebook.com or a facebookmail.com, please do not open it, and especially do not click on any of their buttons or links in the email. Do not even click on the unsubscribe link. If your email, like Gmail, has unsubscribe up here at the top, go ahead and unsubscribe. But the unsubscribe at the bottom, to me, even looks suspicious. So with that being said, what we're going to do now is to check out another thing that told me this was not from Facebook. This is a biggie that you need to pay attention to. So one of the big things that clicked in my mind when I got that email was, why is Facebook emailing me at this email address? So the fact of the matter is, the individual didn't even email me at the email address that is attached to my Facebook page. So look at that. That's a big red flag. And if you don't know which email you have attached to your Facebook page, I'm going to show you how to go find it. So from your personal account, what you're going to do is go ahead and click in the upper right hand corner or whatever the profile photo is that you have on your Facebook personal page. And then click on Settings and Privacy. Click on Settings again. Now, if you have one of the older Facebook accounts, you will see over on the left under Settings, you will see General and some other things. You will click on General and look for your email address. Now, I have a Meta Business Suite account, the new page experience. You know, they've twisted up all of our pages, and some people have Meta Business Suite exclusively. Some people have the new page experience. I seem to have both on this particular account. Some of my clients, they do not. So if you have the classic Facebook page or one of the other ones that has general over on the left, you're going to click on general, look to the right, and then change your email address. Here, I'm going to have to click on Meta Account Center, where my personal details are, and I'm going to click on See More in Account Center. I will then click on Personal Details, And then I will click on contact info. Where it says contact info, I'm going to go ahead and click on my email address. And I can clearly see that the email address that I have associated with my Facebook account, and it is only one, is not the same email address that the fake Meta Business email was sent to. Okay, so pay attention to that, because that's a red flag. And if you're feeling like, I'm still not sure that email wasn't from Facebook, and I want to make sure that my ad account has not been suspended, the next thing you can do is go into your Facebook business page and check your ad account. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to click on that profile photo in the upper right hand corner again. Click on see all profiles. Click on your page. Over on the left, click on Ad Center. And in the Ad Center, you see that I clearly have an blue advertise button. Now, I do have a client whose advertising account has been suspended since I've known her, and I assure you she does not have a blue advertise button. If you see your advertise button, you're able to advertise. What happens when I come to her page is that there's a message that tells her immediately, I cannot remember what the message says, but immediately it says that this ad account has been suspended. Now you know what email addresses to check for, you know what to look for, you know to make sure that it goes to the correct email account, and you also know to come into your Ad Center account to make sure that your account has in fact not been suspended. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that you'll receive notifications each time I post a new video. Once again, this is Romona from Social Media How To's with Ramona. I want to say have an amazing day.